following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
So I do.
Back to you. You get up to the passenger side window. You grab the passenger side door handle. You wrench it open with all of your might. With a body check.
3, not the
No,
best.
you don't wrench it open. The speeds you're traveling at are too high. You try again.
I finally had my
10.
door cracker.
You haul the door open. Leave yourself in. And you yell,
You're not taking those women anywhere, scuzzbags.
there's no one here.
Is there anybody in the driver's side as well?
No.
Is it being remote?
Yep. You see a self-nav console in the middle going like...
Okay, I'm gonna make a... I'm guessing this will be vehicle check?
Yes.
To know how easy is it to just jump on these and disengage the auto drive and just go to manual?
Okay. Check.
Wait,
D-
where's...
The land
Oh, is it
vehicle.
Land vehicle
Yeah,
check.
that's why I'm like, going to V and it's not there.
Of course not. He will not be born for another... What'd you get?
-1.
I mean, the DV was 5, and you still failed.
Even if I spend all my luck, I'm still 4.
Okay, you have no idea. Computers are witchcraft to you.
Then I'm just gonna go shit and hop in the... wait. Check for traps. Even if I don't find traps,
Conceal reveal object.
I feel there's something there because... 20.
Okay, you're about to lever yourself in, and then you're like, wait,
Yeah.
there's something about the seat that doesn't look very comfortable. Like, why is there a raised round bit? Carefully, you peel back the seat cover, and you're like, oh, there is just a literal landmine on the passenger seat. Oh, man, that would have been bad. You grab the landmine by its base, and you slide it out, and it goes click, and you're like, and then you just flick it out into the road, and it goes boom.
I mean, I was gonna put it on the passenger seat.
You are in the passenger seat.
Well, and then crawl over it onto the driver's seat, but...
Yeah,
that-
okay, well, with that very high check, you also see one in the driver's seat.
Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. Do I need to make an...
No, you pull them both out and you
Okay.
just throw them out the passenger door that you opened, so they detonate on the road behind the truck.
I will check for innocence and make sure I don't hit any first. Because I'm a police officer.
Okay, this means it takes longer.
Yeah, no, I don't want to hit...
Wait a minute, this is Night City, there are no innocents. You just hurl them out the door!
Okay, fair enough.
Your sister eats one to the face.
No!
She wasn't innocent.
What was she doing out this late? She's only 17.
How am I supposed to be a professional ass kicker if I stay inside at night? Think, McFly.
Back to Academy.
She's more like Minerva than I thought. Anyway, okay. And then I will see if I can engage in manual takeover. I'm just going to try.
Okay, since you failed your check, you just shoot the auto drive thing to stop it
Sure, yeah.
using a bullet.
Sure, because now I'm in the seat and I'm like... These
And then it just goes,
okay.
oh, and now you're in control.
Okay.
And now you must make a drive land vehicle check. Although I suppose what you're actually doing is just applying the brakes, so if that's the case, don't bother. Otherwise, yes.
I'm going to try and pull it over to an empty pad on the side and just apply the
Okay, that's a drive land vehicle check.
Wait. I'm going to do with the drive land vehicle, but before I start hitting the brakes, I'm also going to check for traps under the brakes, or on the brakes.
Well, you should have done that before you shot the auto drive.
Probably, but I'm still going to check because
Okay, conceal, reveal object. And I'm going to put a -2 on it because you're also trying to drive at the same time.
Yeah.
Unless you pass a concentration check.
Yeah, I'll do concentration first. 11?
Yep.
Okay. And then conceal reveal object 14.
Yes, there is in fact a very, very small landmine under the e-brake.
I like that! I like that! Sorry, I like the sentence, a very small landmine.
Very, very small landmine.
I will shift that over to the passenger's side.
Okay.
Being very careful to make sure there isn't like wires attached that make it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I will
Drive land vehicle.
drive land vehicle. 28. 10 into a 6.
Barely skate that thing over to the side of the road, applying the brakes appropriately and stopping the vehicle finally.
I've stopped the vehicle. There was no one in it, but it was trapped to fucking back. I haven't checked to see if anyone's on the back. I'll get a beat on where I am.
Check quick. If it's a trap, I'll need to go back. This is exhausting.
Is it got one of those little like things you can peek into the back?
No, it's a separated cab entirely.
Oh, okay, like on a swivel.
Yeah.
Gotcha, yeah, okay. Roger. I'll say, and then I'll check.
Because the helicopter's there.
Oh yeah, sweet. I'm gonna check the back for traps. I realise this could be hard because.
Conceal reveal object.
14.
You don't think there are any?
Yeah, no, really. Okay, I'm going to put my face up against the back of the truck, and I'm going to say, if anybody's in there, get to the front of the compartment. I repeat, if anyone's in there, get to the front of the compartment. And I'll put my ear in. Do I hear any shuffle?
Nope.
This is a military-style vehicle. You probably can't hear into.
They might even be able to hear me, but I have to try. And they're going to see what I can do to. How would I open the back? Is it?
It's got a handle.
Just got the handle.
Yeah, you can just open it. Like it's
Okay,
not
I'll try
hard.
and just open it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
This truck is empty.
Fuck. The truck's empty. I say, calling bit nerves.
Shit, I'm turning around. I'll go to the back. I'll go use the agent to call castle.
Yeah.
Truck was empty. It was a decoy. I'm coming back.
I am going to go
God
right.
damn it.
I'm going to go right inside to make sure they don't have some kind of weird projection thing to make it look like it's empty when it's not. Like, make sure I can go all the way to the back inside.
Sorry. It's very short. Not blue. I don't really prepare these super much ahead of time. Because, you might not do it. He was convinced truck was the way.
Yeah, so it's nothing focusing us to make it think it's empty when it's not.
So what did you get?
What do I have to roll?
Perception. Make an investigation or criminology or something like that.
30. 10 into a 7.
So about 2 meters in, there's a big reflective mirror panel which becomes obvious when you get into the truck and see a little view.
That's what I was wondering, yeah. Wait, below that, it could. This is a trick truck to make it look like it's empty. Just a moment.
Find out! Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna look for. I suppose this is a conceal reveal object, does it, to find if there's any means of like.
No, you can just smash it down.
Okay. Okay. Again, I'll be like, if anybody's in there, move to the front of the compartment. I'm about to smash this. I'll listen. See if there's
Nothing.
No, okay. And then I'm just gonna pull out the baton and go.
Yeah, the fabric ripples as it falls down, and you see into the back there is what appears to be some kind of mobile surgery. There are no people here.
It's a mobile surgery truck, but there's no one in it.
Eventually, you catch the police arrive to impound the truck. You get a ride back to the building where the rest of you are, and you continue your investigation of the building. Now you've searched all the floors and there's no bad guys. No one even really knew what was going on upstairs. But here you are back at the crime scene. And I guess we don't need this because you are, after all, inside.
One thing I am going to specifically look for is probably in the ground floor, or if there's a basement below that.
If it's
Around
car
there.
parks, yes.
I'm going to look for, based on my sort of hypothesis that they might have been using sewer systems or whatever, I'm going to look to see if there's anything that leads down there.
Okay, that's your criminology check, and that's the only one you're allowed to make because you're completely separated and what with the time involved.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You get to do all the things that might actually yield results.
No, not me.
I'll get back to you when we've done all the useful things.
Starting up on the floor, we found the surgery stuff and the weapon bits.
Yep.
So I'm going to start combing for physical evidence first. Criminology 20.
Yes, you find physical evidence. The surgical area has little tubes with blood samples in them. And they are all neatly labelled. L steel, C bridge. Do I need to go on? There are, well, okay, there's S steel.
That looks like a shake stretch.
And C burglar.
That explains some things.
I like that it's under her moniker and not her real name as well.
We have cameras up here.
Hell no. Well, they did, but you can see that they were removed.
But the rest of the building would have cameras.
Yes.
Castle, are you able to find out if we can get access to the footage for the rest
Way
of the
ahead
building?
of you.
Awesome. Terminal?
There is one. Electronic security check.
Not much for computer whiz myself.
I was hoping you were.
I didn't put Babette on the team.
Nah. Head office still got a bug up their ass about Shiny Bomb.
14?
Yeah, you can sort of bumble your way around to some things. There's a terminal in there that's basically like, it seems like two people are playing computer battleship with each other, just like with the sending each other like the coordinates and that, and then there's an argument about putting their ships next to each other.
This could be
There
code for
is-
something.
There is a definite reference that. Oh fuck! I'll give it to you. You can see a thing in there, a message in there that's basically just like the Special Task Force Sleepy Weasel is going to hit somewhere. It's probably this place. We can't risk it. Don't know if it's this place, but you are commanded to evacuate them to the directly to my headquarters.
It's my headquarters. And is there a from?
Yes,
What is it?
it's a little picture of a skull with the little horns coming out of it that you've seen.
On a tattoo on a bunch of... Fuck.
There is also an instruction to rig the decoy truck.
Well, that was that. Weapons. Go over to the weapon bench.
Looks like they cleared out a bunch of other stuff in a hurry, but were forced to leave some behind out of hurry.
I want to check if any of this looks like it's anything interesting or unique, or could be more
No,
easily
it's all
traceable.
generic.
It's all generic.
There's no serial numbers on any of the parts. You don't have to check for that.
Fuck.
You're done and flummoxed?
I think so.
Right, we cut back to Loser Boy. So you fruitlessly and uselessly search around for a sewer access in the parking garage, and you do find one, and you do lever it open with a basic body check of 8.
21.
You hold that open like a boss, just like, aha! Filled with adrenaline and hope. And you see a drab ladder leading down, and Vincent, filled with the conviction that he's going to find something, wastes even more of his precious time while you were getting all the evidence, climbing down the ladder into the filthy, stinking sewer. Now, the thing about the sewer in the Marina District is that it do suffer a bit from the hot zone contamination, which is why I will make you make a resist torch drugs check. Ha 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 ha, what you found was pain.
I'll make it known that I don't get into the sewer water. I'm gonna...
Oh no, yeah, because otherwise it would be...
24.
Okay.
10 into a 9, so much is going to say...
Your constitution is such that you were able to shrug off the minor radiation. In fact, you probably don't even notice it. You're so manly. And you look around, and you... make a perception check, I guess. This will be...
17.
Yeah, actually, you're like... You're looking around going, oh great, I am an idiot, what a retard I am. And then you're like, wait, what? What's that? And you get... Do you have a flashlight?
Yeah, got 2 of them.
You get a flashlight, and you're like... You turn it on, you're like, oh my god. There's piles of garbage down here. Damn. That's gonna clog up the sewer if people keep doing that. I better warn someone.
I'm going to talk to my congressman.
You don't have one of those.
No, never mind.
You are not in the Noosa.
I know.
Or
That's
the
that's just always the
Mamasei
old-fashioned classic.
Mamasama Makusa. Whatever that means.
No idea.
Vincent turns around disgusted with himself and heads back towards the ladder, and that's when he sees the escape route that they took. Yeah, you were right. Fuck you. Fuck you. I suspect you knew all along.
It was purely a theory. It was mostly to do with...
You see that someone has
thing.
built out the sewer area, cleaned it up. So they've attached like those little like photosensitive things, so that when you flashed your light around, it charged them a bit. So when you clicked it off and headed back to the layer, you noticed that little ghostly green thing, and you were like, "Wait." You followed the sewer extensively for about 20 minutes while they're searching. Your radio doesn't work at all.
No.
And eventually you find that there's another clean ladder, and it heads up, and you climb up it, and you notice the manhole up there is open. And you climb out, and you find you are in another parking garage in an adjacent building.
Does radio work now?
Yes.
I found this. It was through the sewers. I'm up in an adjacent building. I'm not sure what one it is, but it's a neighboring building. We're on the way.
No, you're not.
What do you mean we're not?
But I want you all back to the precinct. Bring your friend. The captain's orders.
But we haven't even looked at evidence in this place, man.
You have your instructions. Find out where you are. I'll try and send someone else.
Okay, yeah, I don't know where I am. This could take a while, man. I'm sorry.
Acting.
My unholy acting talent 15.
You see, you're in the middle of mocking it, and then it's like really, really good.
Considering I don't have any acting, but I've got so much cold that it actually puts it up.
Yeah.
Cool is a really awesome stat.
Mm-hmm.
I have some regrets.
Ken, close your eyes. Very well, if that's the case. As soon as you are able to find where you are, find out where you are, and then report back. The rest of you onto the helicopter.
Yes, ma'am.
And Straker, perhaps you want to invest in some kind of map or mapping function so you can at least figure out where you are in future.
Of course, ma'am. Very sorry.
No, it makes sense. Confusing Warren of wherever it is you are. You're not in the same... Oh, never mind. I'll never get a straight answer out of you. So the rest of you get on the helicopter and head back to the precinct.
A very clearly fuming Barrows gets into the helicopter.
Sasha's there. She's looking real mad too.
I haven't even stowed my 2 shotguns. I'm just still holding them.
I failed.
We all failed.
I have never let anyone down before. I am ashamed. Where is your partner?
He's finding out where he is.
I'll see him. He's finding himself.
Is this the time for becoming a monk?
I'm not sure. Think about it this way. The longer they stave us off, the worse things we do to them when we find them.
Done. The rumor around the precinct is that you are seeing one of these women.
I am.
Good. Use your anger. Do not let it control you. I did make that mistake once, and it cost everyone.
Done
But
that
at
before
least
as well.
one. Use it.
Go radio through. We'll use the radio to talk to Harmony. Lieutenant wants you in as well. So,
Lieutenant wants a lot of things.
she can be very persuasive.
Very well, I hope you have somewhere to land this.
Our helipad isn't exactly rated for this. Or for anything, I'm told.
Well, then that's going to become very interesting. Because he's a heavy bird.
Maybe the orphanage across the road, the construction site.
There's a semi-clear construction site across the road that used to house the
Very well,
clinic.
if you'll supply some officers to guard him.
I'll see about that.
Well, you'll have to, because he doesn't lock.
I'll send Strong a message. I've got the Nomad in, but you need to provide someone here to guard the helicopter. It doesn't lock.
There'll be a lengthy pause before you get back. Very well.
I don't know who I'm more afraid of.
Yeah, you're in
Hey,
harm's
Vince.
way.
That's a reference to Star Commander 4.
Shut up.
No! Ask him! I'm gonna go pee. Ask him it fucking is.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Star Commander 4
In harm's way.
Oh.
General Harm.
General Grievous bodily harm.
Make the weapons go now.
So, is it a criminology you want?
Yep.
21.
Fuck!
Yeah. It was a good roll.
What is it with you rolling so high tonight?
It's good.
It's making up for all those cool fails last week.
This sounds cheaty.
Keep doing it.
I mean, the roll history's there if you want to see it.
No, it sounds cheaty. Besides, roll history can be edited.
It
Can it?
can.
be?
Yes?
Huh.
I didn't even know.
I mean, no.
I believe you implicitly.
Yeah. I made that up to see if you would look. You're like, I made that up to see if you would look and try and be cheaty.
No, it sounds cheaty. Okay. Right. So you're in the Mason Fox building. It's not as tall. So then you go back to the precinct, right?
No,
Because you know where you
use
are.
that criminology roll.
Wait, you lied to the lieutenant?
She knows.
Nah, you told it.
There was-
I didn't tell him. But now he knows. I guess I can tell him that. She got a 19.
Huh. To work out what I was doing, right?
So what do you want to do?
I'm using it to gather clues in this new area, this second staging. Or
Okay,
second-
vehicles have been here. Well done. Good job, idiot.
Okay. I'll start looking at the other floors, I guess.
Okay. So you head up from the parking garage to the next floor above, and security guard is just like, hold it. Where did you come from?
Down.
Yeah, they see that's the problem. I've got no record of you entering the building through either door, any of the doors. Where did you come from, Officer Straker?
How do you know who I am?
Because our security system is equipped with image recognition technology and a tie-in to the NCPD database. Because we care about our clients.
Well, I care about the fact that there's legal operations going on down there, and...
Well, if you'll accompany me to the security office, perhaps we can get this all cleared up.
How do I know you're not in on it?
You don't know. But you, however, are trespassing.
Fine, let's go to the security office then.
I thought we could come to an agreement like sensible adults. Even if one of us is being a little bit snippy.
You shouldn't be so snippy then.
Very, very snippy. Get into the security office, there's a big black man behind the counter. He's like, "Well, yeah, what do you want?"
There's an illegal operation going, at least operating outside of the parking garage down below, and I've come to investigate whether that is leaked into the rest of the building anywhere. Now, your security here seems very astute, but they didn't know that there was an illegal kidnapping and drugging operation going on below.
You making a lot of assumptions, Venistrax.
Well, unless you did know, in which case you'd be aiding and abetting criminals.
Now, you're making a lot of assumptions now.
I'm just throwing...
Why don't you sit your ass down in that little chair there?
I prefer
And
to
we will
stand.
talk. Well, it doesn't matter what you prefer. This is my office, and unless you want me to get a great big box of Tums out and start shouting at you, you're going to put that cute little butt of yours in that cute little chair and zip your mouth, and you're
Wait,
going to...
do I know this? Is this the captain?
No.
Oh, okay.
And you're gonna listen to me jaw at you for a few minutes, and then you're gonna answer like a civilized human being that ain't trying to look cool in front of the other kids. Or I'm gonna pick up that phone, and I'm gonna go call your captain, Patrick, Liam Patrick Locke, and we're gonna have a little discussion about his impertinent and insubordinate officer stepping all over corporate security affairs. Sound reasonable? Good.
Okay,
Take a
I don't
seat.
have time to waste, so yeah, I'll just sit down.
Good boy. Now, let's say that a private security firm recently became highly alarmed because a bunch of people who ain't supposed to be in our basement, parking garage, suddenly appeared, drove a van in, breaking our security barricades, piled into said van, and drove off, killing 2 security guards on the way. Would that be of interest to you, officer?
That would, yes.
You see, now, if I were an officer, and I'm not, maybe the first thing I did was I'm in pursuit of a crime and would appreciate any assistance you could offer me, instead of mouthing off a bunch. But I'm done homilizing. You can take whatever you want out of that. Now, the next thing that I would like to discuss with you is coming to an agreement on interdepartmental cooperation. Do you think you might be amenable to that?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, our terms are pretty simple. We would like the department to agree and to acknowledge in a confidentiality agreement for any disclosures not pertaining to your immediate case that occur while you're looking over our security footage. In return, we will provide you with our security footage.
I agree on their behalf with their permission. I don't have time to waste with bureaucracy.
I appreciate that a lot. And I thought, maybe, that since you would be so cooperative, that I would have that footage already on a memory chip for
Right now, you are my favorite person, sir.
Excellent. Now, if I could just get your dermal imprint on that. Thank you very much. That is registered. If we can be of any further assistance, contact us directly.
Of course.
Good evening. You may leave now.
Oh, thank you. I'll leave while perusing the footage. Thanks, I say to the other guard who brought me there.
That's Chip. So unless you have a chip reader, you can't peruse the footage.
Can I put it in my head?
Do you have a chip socket? Chipware socket, cyberware.
I think this came up last week. You do? You just didn't want to jam Stephanie's one in your brain?
I think that does sound right.
I think
but
in
I will
case it was a
double
trick.
check. No, I don't. I got biomonitor, contraceptive implant, cyberarm, cyber eye, EMP threading, micro.
My next question was going to be, do you have a cyber eye with a chiron in? Because that's you still need that to view the footage.
Oh, of course, otherwise you still can't see it.
Okay.
You got what you wanted?
Okay.
All you had to do was listen to someone calling you on your bullshit. I'd say that's a bargain. Right, and you signed a document without reading it, which I'm happy about.
I don't know. This woman's life's at
can't
stake.
read.
That's why it's just like, no, I'm just doing this. Because that was what was told at the start of the whole operation as priority one, get the woman back. All other priorities were sent. Well, so as we know.
If Khan was there, I could have killed him. It wouldn't have mattered.
I will report in and let them know where I am and that I have security footage because the corporate security were aware of this.